Hi Pisces, welcome to your September reading and thank you so much for tuning in. So before I start, I want to let you guys know that I am now on Patreon. I felt guided to start that. I really had some questions about it as well, but I feel like now is the right time to actually start something new. And yeah, it's Patreon. So I don't know if you're familiar with it. If you have any questions, please feel free to ask. You can find the link in the description box. My vision for it is to have like a smaller group of people, like, you know, a community over there when we connect one to one, yes, but also with one another. I will do live sessions with free personal readings. So if you are a Patreon, you don't have to, you know, pay anything. I will do pick a card readings, of course, and other type of creative ideas that I have for different readings, for the signs, but also full moon, new moon things. It's just, you know, I'm just feeling really creative, okay? And if you got, if someone understands it, it's you. Being excited about something and creating something new is sometimes the thing we need as a water sign, you know? So feel free, if you feel guided to join the family over there, please do. But if you just want to stay on YouTube over here, then I appreciate that as well. So now I got that out of the way. I want to start with an angel answer card. I'm doing that now for all the September readings. Haven't touched this deck in so long, but just the other, I think 2 weeks ago, I did a big card reading with this deck. I was like, I need to bring this deck out more because we need some answers. We really do. Alright. Any answers for Pisces? There it is. You have compromise. Compromise. That's your angel answer. Through compromise. I'm gonna get one more because I feel. Okay. Compromise and communicate clearly, Pisces. Compromise, communicate clearly. So what they're showing here, and I really do feel that the dolphin is so connected to you for some reason. I don't know, like, of course you guys are, you know, the fishes in the sea. But there's also this dolphin energy, I feel. I don't know if that is your spirit animal or if you feel really, you see a lot of dolphins, but it's something that I feel connected to some of you guys. Anyway, communication, key, okay? Compromise and coming to compromises is all about you laying your needs and wants on the table, and the other person does the same. Not to compromise already in sharing your needs and wants. No, it's like honestly, openly communicating, hey, this is kind of what I need, this is what makes me feel happy, this is what I have to give, and the other person, then you match it up and you communicate clearly about, okay, how can we compromise where we both feel good, how we both thrive, we both can grow, and we both feel like we have space in this situation, whether that's work, whether that's love, you know, family relationships, things like that. If you communicate clearly, you can come to any compromise with everybody this month, okay? So remember that it's not about, you know, just smiling and then, you know, jumping once or twice and going back into the sea and off you go. You know, it's about coming into alignment with one another, communicating very clearly, because things can get a little foggy here and there, okay? In the month of September, people are triggered really quickly. Don't just jump onto it like, that's this, and it's like jumping on it. No, it's like, okay, for example, when you feed dolphin is like, oh, fish, I see fish, but who's giving this fish to me, you know? Where was it, where is the fish from? If the dolphin is in the ocean, it's like, oh, fish, that's fish, I'm gonna take that. I'm sorry, I do not want to feed you guys to the dolphins right now. I just maybe it's not the best analogy. I'm sorry. I don't know what's going on with me this weekend. I knew the astrology was pretty heavy, but let's just move on, okay? I'm just saying now, don't just jump on anything because you don't know. Let's move on. Let's see, Pisces, what's coming in. If you could see my face right now, I'm like, okay. Your first card is the Five of Swords. Yep. Can't compromise everything you got, Pisces, in order to make the other person feel passionate about you and them, and you know, you can't compromise everything you got, because in the end of the day, that's bad karma for them, and it's definitely not a happy time for you. Let's see. Knight of Wands. You're ready to take the bull by its horns. I don't know why we got all these animal things going on, but it's what it is. That's what I'm channeling, okay? Four of Cups. You're like, I'm not taking this no more. It's either 100% or it's nothing at all. I'm not taking this no more. I'm not taking this behavior. I'm not going to let somebody put me in this entrapment, and I'm just not going to do it. I'm over it, you know? It's like you don't want somebody close to you that is passionate about anything and everything in the world. Each 5 minutes something else, but has no energy for you, no focus for you left. All right, so what I see with this, you're like, you're over it. You're over with people treating you that way. You're over with manipulating vampire and energy vampires and things like that. Ace of Pentacles, Six of Cups. What happens when you focus on what is extending to you? There's more to life than material gain. You see, there's a really important ingredient that comes with that. If you don't have real people to share it with, it doesn't feel fulfilling. Okay, wait. Could you go from the Four to the Six of Cups? You might have an old opportunity coming back into your life, something that you kind of were interested in a while ago, but now, you know, it took a little bit the backseat. And now it's all of a sudden popping back up. I saw that Lover's energy, okay. There's shifts happening in the month of September in your relationship with yourself, how you see yourself, how you give of yourself, what you give to yourself, what you give to others. You share, that's okay. Sharing is good. It's not either or, Pisces. It's not either or. Like you give everything or you give nothing. There's a middle ground found in that. Okay, let me see. The Emperor upside down. Ooh. Okay, some of you were dealing with a very manipulating Aries. I'm just saying. And now I'm thinking about it. I do know some Pisces that were dealing with some Aries. And you're moving away from that. It's healthy. It's the best choice. Because the thing is, even if the person you weren't involved with the person in a romantic way anymore, or not at all to begin with, but it was a person in your life, the pleading energy, it's time to really let it go. I see a higher energy, a higher perspective coming in from your own sense of self because of the Neptune energy that's very active. You're ready to give back to yourself, come into alignment with that. Yeah, you're ready to close a chapter and open up a new one. And in this new chapter, it's about you not self-sacrificing, but just compromising. And that's really healthy. You're coming into a place where you are communicating more clearly, but also are not afraid to really take that position, instead of somebody just all of a sudden wanting to have the talk and like anxiety just rushes in your physical body. It's like, no, let's make some decisions, let's make some changes, let's do this, let's go for it, let's change this cycle. because that's what I'm feeling with the world and the love. It's just like, you know what, I'm looking at from a higher perspective, and it's best for the both of us to move forward, whether the other person is now getting it or not. In the end of the day, they will understand that this is what needs to happen for the both of us, or the other way around, let's take the next step together. Because a lot of you already went through the whole breakup energy and ready and opening up to new love. I feel that for my Pisces collective since February already. Like there's a lot of new love rushing in, but sometimes it starts with loving yourself first, healing, recharging. You start to look better as well. Some of you looked very tired, drained, not enough sunlight, not enough vitamin D. But I see you taking good care of yourself. Some smoothies here and there, a little bit extra, more vitamins, more vitamin D, going outside, getting fresh air. You start to look better, feel better, do better for yourself. And the sun is coming out when it comes to that. And then there's, you know, this energy when it comes to work and things like that. It's like you get so many opportunities coming into you, but you pick one and you stick with it. And you really stick with it. Alright? Like you pick one, you stick with it, because that's the energy that's surrounding you at this time, Pisces. You know, this whole Mars transfer going through Aries is all about you finding redefining your sense of the connection you have to your finance, to your money, how you make money, what type of job, what type of career, and all of that. And you find something valuable and you stick to it. But look what happens when you stick to something and you're 100% sure. Bum. You move from 1 pentacle into 8. And I see you working, and I see you focused, and I see you believing and trusting in your own sense of self. I see you having fun with it. Some of you are starting a home business and things like that. Really good. Maybe you're working on the side. And then you have the Knight of Pentacles with the Nine of Cups. That was the bottom of the deck. Satisfaction, feeling happy, feeling good. You move from 1 to 9. You move from 1 to 8. Bum. It just goes up really quickly. Because you're up, you know? Because if you free yourself from this energy, you end that cycle, you get a payout for that. It just happens. It is just like that. Did I get a card for Pisces? What do I need to know? Seahorse. It's important to make a detailed plan before starting any new endeavor. Once you have the plan in place, then you can take immediate action and get as much accomplished as possible. That's exactly what it is. And another one, look at that. It's a seahorse. We got dolphins, we got fishes, and we have a seahorse. Have you ever seen a seahorse in real life? It's so adorable. Honestly, it's so cute, but it's so beautiful at the same time. I saw once, I was somewhere and I saw seahorses, and I was just standing there for like an hour. I could not stop staring at it. I thought it was so beautiful. Anyway, let's move on. You are the seahorse. You know, you are the prince of autumn, and you will be the prince of autumn, whether you're masculine or feminine, of autumn, of what is coming this season, next season. You will be the prince of next season, and then season after that, you will be the king of, or princess, or what, king or queen of winter. So trustworthy, dedicated, protective, and funny. If that's not you, I don't know. But look, I wanted to show you, because what they're saying, it's important to make a detailed plan before any new endeavor. You see, overwhelmed, there's so many little details we still have to look through. What can stay, what should go, what's good plan. Then once you have that refined plan in place, that's what they say, then you can take immediate action and get accomplished as much as possible. You see, That's exactly what was this last thing was about. Can I speak, please? All right, let's get one more of these because I like these a lot. Who's here? I'm just saying now. I'm just saying. Anything else for Pisces? I'm hearing you are on a roll. You are on a roll. All right, beautiful. Then you have the World card once again, and you have the Five of Summer. The Dragonfly. You know what happened to me? I'm sorry, Pisces. I don't know why I keep wanting to tell you things about myself with you. I don't know what that is. The other day, we don't have many dragonflies here where we live. I hear this really hard zooming behind me, and I was working, on a plant. I was like doing something to the plant, and I heard this zooming behind me, and I had like the balcony door wide open, and I looked back, and on the wall there was a dragonfly, like a really, really big one, and I was like so confused about it. It just showed up as as a sign. Focus upon the fact that God loves you and always has the highest of intentions for you. A positive outlook makes it easier to recover from life's little difficulties so they can move forward and upward. Right? Move forward and upward. And then you have the World card once again. Congratulations on successfully accomplishing what you set out to do. You made it through the challenges and incorporated the lessons life offered you with grace and with courage. That's the thing. These were the lessons. This was the lesson. And you integrated that. Such a clear reading. I love it. I know it sounds like a hot mess, but some of you will vibe with it, and you were meant to listen to this because it's all by plan. It's all in divine timing. It's one step after the other after the other. And if you are conscious of like why something is happening, what it's trying to tell you, or what it's trying to make you do or believe or start doing, and if you do it in the right, way, you can get so much stuff done, so much stuff accomplished. It's like raining around you. Abundance is money. It's tangible things. It's things you can show up for. And that's really positive. Anyway, Dragonfly was beautiful. I put the curtains up so I made sure that it didn't touch anything because I didn't want to hurt it or whatever. And then it just flew out of the door, off into the sky. And it was beautiful. So, thank you for listening to my rambling about the seahorses and the dragonfly. But it showed up for some reason. I don't know. It's all about how things make you feel. And be aware, be conscious. Don't take things for granted, but also don't overly give of yourself things that do not deserve that much energy from you. Okay? I love you, Pisces. I really do. I know, it's a hard time, and you guys been through it for quite some time, but things are looking up. Okay? I love you. I'm sending you clarity, love, healing, and blessings. And feel free to join me on Patreon if that's something you would love to do. I would love to have you there. But if you just stay on YouTube, like I told you, I love you the same. Alright? Mwah. Bye. Have a beautiful September.